Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing tonight? Welcome to Nine and Numb's very first online improv comedy show. This is a first for us. We've never done this before. My name is Kelly Clow. I am the executive producer and team captain for Nine and Numb, and this is live from Exile. All right, just to let everyone know, this is a live show, okay? So you can type in all of your suggestions, anything that you want to put down, just write it down in the bottom here, and we'll be able to see it. We will have a live moderator who will be handling all that stuff for you. The suggestions we're looking for are places, occupations, celebrities, some relationships, anything that you can think of, just type them up there and we will add them into the show. Just to let you know, there is a 20-second delay, so if we don't get to your suggestion immediately, that's the reason why. So greetings from the past, from 20 seconds in the past, I guess is the best way to say it. Real quick, before we get started here, I want to invite everybody to please visit, after the show, please visit our YouTube page. We have a brand new show on there called Nine and Numb at Home, which is where the team gets together and we play some card games and we learn new things about each other and just generally rip on each other for about an hour or so. So get on there, like and subscribe the videos, and we would appreciate it. So, without further ado, I think it's time to introduce the whole team. Let's get everybody in here, shall we? Fantastic.
Hello.
Everybody say hi.
Hello.
Hi. Hi.
Fantastic.
Hello.
All right.
Hi.
Look who we've got with us tonight. We've got James is here. We have got Louisa is here as well. We've got Angel. We've got Mr. Hooper. We've got Eric is here as well. And our lovely moderator, Dawn, is with us tonight, and Dawn will be handling all of your suggestions and things for the webpage. So, without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and get started? Dawn, I'm going to turn it over to you. It's time.
Okay, excellent. So I'm going to be monitoring the chat. So throw in your suggestions for places, for occupations. As Kelly mentioned, maybe some relationships and such. I haven't seen any come in just yet, so I think you're just joining on. So I'm going to go ahead and start explaining our first game of the night while you guys do that. So our first game is dating game, in which, Kelly, you're going to be the host of this dating game.
Fantastic.
And we're going to start needing some occupations and quirks and maybe some locations for our contestants. So we'll have, let's see, Angel's going to be our contestant for tonight, who is going to be asking questions of our bachelor and bachelorettes. And that's going to be James, Hooper, and Eric. All right. So, I got some suggestions already. Excellent. Keep them coming.
Awesome.
All right. I like that one. So Jim would like, but we're going to give this one to Hooper here, a blues singer. Hooper, you are a blues singer. I like that one. And then we got, James, you know what? Marty here would like, we're going to give you Lucky Charm Leprechaun.
Okay. Yeah.
I like that one.
Kind of look like him. That sounds like an Irish name.
I immediately associate with you. I don't know why. And let's get something for Eric here. Let's see here. Oh gosh, a suicidal dentist.
Okay.
All right. So Angel, you can, or actually Kelly, you can take it away for our game tonight.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the dating game. I am your host, Randy Lover, and with me, of course, we've got our fantastic contestant here. Contestant, why don't you introduce yourself to our home crowd?
Well, hi, my name is Jessica, and since this whole COVID stuff started, I've been lonely and drunk.
Oh, well, hey, you're in the right place, lady, all right? Because if Randy Lover can't find you a Randy Lover, you got to go to another game show. All right, let's take a look at our contestants here. Contestant number one, why don't you introduce yourself real quick?
Hi.
Hello, young lady. I'm playing your game. You're sure looking lovely, and Hambone is my name. I'm on the show.
All right, Hambone. Thank you so much.
On the go.
We got it, Hambone. We got it. All right, contestant number 2. Why don't you introduce yourself?
I been, getting chased by all the children. I think you know me from the commercials. I'm Lucky Charms. Buy me cereal. Buy it. Don't steal it.
All right, then. And contestant number 3, lay it on me, brother.
I'm Phil. Rhymes with drill.
Okay, then. Well, Jessica, I guess you got yourself a heck of a crop here to pick from. Why don't you ask contestant number 1 your first question?
All right, so contestant number 1, I really like when I am wined and dined and stuff, and I just would really like to know how you would show a girl a good time.
I'm telling you, lady, this is my plan. For me to be your only lover, man. I take you to a real nice place, and then I'll stuff you full of some cheese and Beaujolais.
Oh, I don't know what that is. Okay.
Beaujolais, it's French ripple.
All right, bachelor number 2. I'm pretty outdoorsy, and so I just want to know, what's your favorite thing to do in the out of doors?
Oh, well, mostly I like to run through the forest, hiding from kids trying to steal my Lucky Charms. Oh, I do love being under a rainbow after the rain, though.
Rainbow. I like rainbows. They're pretty.
Of course you do.
Bachelor number 3. So I have a really close relationship with my parents, and I need to know that whoever I bring around is gonna get along with my dad. So give me a quick history of what you would say when you meet someone's parents for the first time.
Well, you see, I think I would probably have to tell them that the universe is empty. And if it wasn't for your daughter, there'd be absolutely nothing to live for. So I understand the pain that it took them to bring you into the world, and that eventually we all have to leave it.
Nothing romantic in that one. So, Jessica, maybe you should pick another bachelor to ask a question to here.
All right, so bachelor number 1, I like a lot of different kinds of music. So I'm really into rap right now. So I was wondering what your favorite rap artists and junk are.
I tell you, young miss, what I know about rap, it ain't got no beat, it's self-serving crap. I do not know, just what you see in this music that they mistakenly call R&B. No rhythm, no blues.
Where the hell did we get a band from? How did that even happen?
They travel with me.
Oh.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
get a little cramped in the car. All right, so bachelor number 2. So everybody thinks that I'm Irish, they make that first impression, with my hair and junk. And so how do you fight stereotypes when people look at you and assume stuff about you and junk?
Well, not so much fight stereotypes as just fight the British. They took away our property, and that led to the potato famine, don't you know?
And I guess minus a Lucky Charms? I don't know. What are they made of? Magic and sprinkles?
Well, they're made of the marshmallows and wheat and milk. If you have the milk, you could add a slice of potato.
Yeah, I'm gluten-free, so I don't know if that would.
Well, look, maybe you don't have to have my Lucky Charms.
All right. Let's move on to the last question here for Bachelor number 3.
So, like, Bachelor number 3, I can tell you're, like, really into your feelings and you're really just in touch with your inner spirituality. So, like, could you tell me a little bit about what you would do if you were to, like, go out and sit on the beach? Like, what would that experience be like?
Well, we would sit out on the jetty and watch the unfeeling waves crash against the solid, cold rocks. And I'd bring some of my gas from work, and we'd take turns hitting it until one of us got so high that we fell off and sank into the warm arms of the sea.
All right, that's enough. You're driving me nuts with this stuff.
That's all like Titanic and drunk. I meant Bachelorette number 3 all the way.
You're just gonna pick number 3?
Do you even think he could last one more blues song, lady? Come on, rethink it.
All right.
He makes me feel all the feels.
All right. Well, congratulations, Bachelor number 3. I guess you're our winner for tonight. So we made another love connection here on the dating game. Again, I'm your host, Randy Lover, and we'll catch you again on the next episode. All right, everybody? And
Mwah.
Excellent. Awesome.
Boy, can I not hold an accent.
I don't know if you saw in the chat, but Ashley mentioned that she's not mad at that Irish accent, James. She's not mad at that.
Not mad.
No, she can't do accents either. Wait, no, she can do accents. She can do some accents, but not all accents. I can't do any accents. They all turn into other.
All right, our next game of the night is called The Jerk. This one is for James, Louisa, and Angel. So Louisa is going to be making a call to her customer service rep that's going to be helping her. She has an issue with her vacation that she recently booked. In the chat, I asked if I could get a location for a vacation, and I got from Joshua here, Fire Festival 2020. So she's going to be making that call to that customer rep, and James, who is the jerk and kind of monitoring this call, will pop in every once in a while and kind of ruin things on this call. All right, take it away, guys.
This is Nicole. Thank you for calling the customer service line of Fire Festival 2020. How can I help you today?
Hi, Nicole. Hi, my name's Lavender, and I booked a vacation to Firefest 2020, and I had high hopes for this, but it got canceled, and I just want to know what you guys can do for me.
Well, I do apologize. Our cancellation policy is pretty ironclad, but we can offer you, in lieu of a full refund, we can offer you a rebooking for Fire Festival 2021.
Actually, the thing about that is it just burned down all of our equipment. We're not going to have that by at least 2022. So let her down easy.
I understand. I've just gotten word that Fire Festival 2021 has also been put on hold. But fortunately, we have other properties with our partners at Barefoot Tours. So we could probably reschedule you for a beachfront villa sometime in mid-August.
Oh, okay.
The thing about the beachfront villa, it's just kind of... I'm using it for my, to kind of smooth things over with the ex. So that's going to be out of the question. And all the other ones are booked. So, just I don't know, offer her a gift basket.
All right. We do have a lovely selection of gift baskets.
Well, I'm sorry. I booked this trip. I thought I was going to get a whole festival and a a gift basket. What kind of gift baskets do you have?
Well, we do have our premium gift basket that is available with a smart device where you can actually stream concerts of all of the artists that were going to be appearing at Fire Festival 2020. We have the Lady Gaga package, we have the Pink package, and we also have the Prince Live from the Other Side.
Oh, the other side.
That contract fell through. That's not how. Yeah, we're not able to get the concert to go. Lady Gaga had a fit when I ate her gift basket. I'm just going through these things.
I see.
Maybe just emotionally. I don't know.
I see. Unfortunately, our premium basket has all been sold out. We do have our mid-level basket, which includes some B-list celebrities, a bunch of influencers. We have that caters to the YouTube crowd. And folks of the demographic that would be attending Fire Festival. And we can see if we can sneak a Kardashian in there.
Yeah, I watch a ton of YouTube videos. That would be great.
Yeah, thing about that is I kind of made some unsavory comments on Israel not too long ago. So we kind of lost a lot of our celebrity endorsements that are willing to associate with this company.
How was that guy?
No, it wasn't. You.
Well, all right. So last but not least, we have our baseline basket. Back to basics, we like to call it. We do have some appearances and free tickets to a storytelling festival featuring a gentleman named Swampy. We also have a lady named Candy who has some very interesting tales. She's going to be hitting it big on YouTube any day now. And then we have a gentleman named Hambone who is willing to give you a customized blues riff.
Oh gosh. I mean,
what anti-Semitic comments on the internet didn't you understand?
Can I have the candied story time thing?
Of course. Yeah, and we just have to wait. That might be coming in 2025. She is currently in prison for possession of meth, unfortunately.
Well, she does sound like she has an interesting life, to be fair.
She is very, very interesting. Is there anything else that I can help you with tonight?
It was very, very interesting. I fear she died from the meth.
Yeah.
How did she get it in prison?
I might have given it to her. I care for my own.
Well, one last thing. I have one more trick up my sleeve. What I can do is I can hand deliver you a candle, and I have brought you fire.
You're literally fired.
What?
Well,
but I was.
You want to make it a girls' weekend in Pasadena somewhere?
Yeah, and let's write them a shit Yelp review.
All right, then that's the game. That's the game. Excellent. All right. All right, our next game is Well Actually.
Woo!
So, well, actually, I got Kelly, Hooper, and Eric for this one. And what's going to happen during this game is I'm going to give them a scenario, and then whenever they say something I don't like, I'm going to just buzz them, and they're going to have to say a new sentence, whatever they just said. I've been getting some stuff in the chat here. So Deb would like vegan and carnivore, and I'm going to pick a restaurant for you guys. You guys are, well, I like all of these. You guys are Sweet Tomatoes. So you guys are at Sweet Tomatoes, and the issue is a vegan and a carnivore. All right, sound good? You guys ready?
I like it.
All right.
Good evening, everyone. How is our party this evening here at Sweet Tomatoes? Huh?
Starving.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, we have a lovely display of all of our vegetables for you this evening.
I was wondering, were those vegetables raised cruelty-free?
Oh, of course they were. Well, we have some questions about their sourcing, actually. The truth is, we've taken every single carrot and celery stalk in this building and beat the hell out of it out by the trash cans.
What?
It makes them more pliable and ready for consumption.
I don't know if I can eat here.
I have a question. Actually.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. I'm looking at this spread in front of me, and I'm not seeing food. What I'm seeing is what food eats. I mean, I'm seeing lettuce, I'm seeing veggies, I'm seeing plastic, I'm seeing Tupperware, I'm seeing pink elephants, spots. That's how hungry I am.
I'm
starting to hallucinate. I need protein, you dig? Protein.
Of course, sir. We have plenty of protein here. Oh, of course, sir. I understand that a lack of protein can cause hallucinations. Of course, sir. I understand. If you'd like to just sit over there, I'm sure a squirrel will come up to you soon enough.
You know, that's obviously a side effect of the meat sweats. I'm sorry. You know, that's obviously a side effect of your carnivore lifestyle. You know, that's obviously a side effect of the that you continually do before we go anywhere.
That's irrelevant.
Sir, I'm sorry. We don't allow drinking here at Sweet Tomatoes. Sir, I'm sorry. We don't allow metal flasks here. Sir, I'm sorry. I'm going to need to have a little bit of what you're having if you're going to be here tonight.
And is that a leather-bound flask?
Nah, it's metal. It's tin. Nah, it's actually made out of 11 herbs and spices. No, it's actually made out of cardboard. I gotta drink it quick.
I see. Well, if you'd like to all take your seats here, I will start with our first course, which is a lovely vegetable broth that was made right here in the restaurant.
Hold the vegetable. Can you make it a lovely meat broth? Can you make it a lovely shoe broth? Can you make it a lovely froth broth?
I'm sorry, sir. We don't have any kind of meat here whatsoever, all right? You're just going to have to enjoy what nature's bounty brings to you from the earth itself.
Yep.
I'm sorry, sir. You're just going to have to enjoy the nature's bounty that comes from the sky. I'm sorry, sir. If you want meat, may I suggest putting some salt on your arm and biting?
That's the best suggestion I've heard all day. That's the worst suggestion I've heard all day. Can I try that? I'm so hungry.
Yes, of course. I'll be right back with your vegetable broth and large cob salads. Here you are, fast as lightning. Here's your soup. Here's your salad. Is there anything else I can get for you? Perhaps another cob salad, maybe a head of lettuce.
Steak. Pork chop.
We don't serve meat here, sir. Those are all out of season, sir. Fine. We have a large... Damn it! I thought for sure we'd get by without having to serve the meat tonight. We've only got so much. We have one cow that we keep for the entire year, and he's still alive. All right. If you want me to kill the damn thing, I'll do it in the back, I promise. I'll use a claw hammer.
No!
If you want me to kill the damn thing, that's fine. I'll use a monkey wrench. Fine. If you want us to take Bessie down, I will. And I'm going to use the largest stalk of celery we have in the building.
Hey, I'm sorry, but I'm actually with the SPCA. I'm actually with the CPSPCXY.
Please explain what that is. Is that an acronym?
It is, actually. But the upshot of it is that we protect celery. And the use of celery to club animals is strictly prohibited in this state, sir. I'm afraid I'm going to have to take you in.
You have a secret life, Larry. I never knew.
You know, the last I checked, it was also illegal to stalk.
And that's the game. That's the game. I wasn't sure how to end that one.
Well, end on a dad joke is what my stupid brain thought.
Stop, really?
I was waiting for you to spell out the acronym too. I really wanted to hear it.
Yeah.
I gotta know what the heck that's all about.
I already forgot all of this.
Okay, Angel, grab your scripts because we're gonna do that first because of the 20-second delay. So hold up your 2 scripts. So guys, do you want Cat on a Hot Tin Roof or what's the other one? Miss Firecracker Contest, which is number 2. So either just 1 or 2 in the chat for me. This is called Actor's Nightmare. And what's going to happen is Angel is going to read from one of those 2 scripts. She can't really deviate from anything. And who do you have? Oh, Louisa she can say whatever she wants during the scene. And she kind of has to justify what Angel is saying throughout that dialogue. And I kind of got some suggestions of somebody I can't remember who said it, but somebody said hairdresser. So you're at the hairdresser and the problem, I know somebody, all the scissors are left-handed. That's great. I love that one. Okay, and let's see which script you guys are using. They're going by kind of fast now. Let's see, I got 2, 1, 1, 1. Oh, I see 3 for 1 already. So I think, we're going with Cat on a Hot Tin Roof for that one.
Right, and what page number?
I'll pick a page. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Just put somewhere in the middle is fine. All right, and whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and take it away.
Hi, thanks for getting me in today. I was just wondering if you could do something new, something fresh, something useful.
Why?
Well, I kind of want to change up my look. I don't want to get stale, and I want to keep the old husband happy and kind of keep it light and fresh.
Well, that's how it is anyhow.
That is how it is. You gotta keep them guessing. So, what do you suggest?
Now, this is Big Daddy's last birthday.
Not his last birthday. I mean, I might still do things for him next year. Who knows?
Do you know something? Big Daddy made no will.
No will? Well, why am I doing all this for him if he didn't make a will for me?
I'm generally fond of that old man.
Well, I was generally fond of him when I thought that I was going to get something that he would leave me after he died, but he's obviously older than me, and, well, it just doesn't seem worth it anymore.
I've always liked Big Daddy.
Well, yeah, I mean, anyway, what are you going to do with this hair? I was thinking a different color, maybe going neon.
You don't have to take care of me.
No, I'm not doing it for you, for the commission or for the tip or anything. I want something new, and I'm not worried about the price.
Well, I've been so gosh dang poor, disgusting poor all my life, and that's the truth.
I'm very sorry to hear that, but honey, you're going to have to know something. People go to the hairdresser to talk about their problems, not about your problems.
Well, that's how it feels to be as poor as Job's turkey.
Listen, you got to get yourself a new do, okay? I have you to do mine. You need to find someone to do yours.
My poor mama, having to maintain some semblance of social position.
I thought your mom was dead.
$50 a month on government bonds.
Well, look, we better get started because, this is going to be more than $50 worth.
When I came out that year, I made my debut.
Look, I understand you've got some weird, I don't know, isolating, odd thoughts up in here, okay? Let's just get past that and we'll talk after the appointment.
I'm not trying to whitewash my behavior. No, I'm not good. I don't know why people have to pretend to be good. Nobody's good.
You're white.
I'm honest.
I guess, but look, be honest with me then, since you're so honest. I have these pictures, okay, on my phone. Can you take a look at these and just tell me, can I pull this off?
Born poor, raised poor, expect to die poor.
Oh, honey, you're poor, not me.
I'm alive.
Well, good outlook. If you haven't got your health, you haven't got anything. So good for you, you're alive.
But I failed and I fell.
You're not failing, you're cutting hair. What could be more satisfying?
That's your answer? Now go away, little girl.
Listen, I am old enough to be your mother.
You're jealous. You're jealous because you can't have babies.
Oh, maybe that's my problem.
Okay, if that's the game. It's so strange.
It's ridiculous. I love it.
Right? That script. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Nothing like a little Tennessee Williams.
Sure.
Right?
Phil Didi.
I've done a couple Tennessee Williams plays. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
So
that's
our next
same.
game is called Press Conference. This one is for Kelly he's going to leave, but
Yep.
like you're gonna have to actually legit. Are you gonna mute us, or I don't know how you're
Take
doing?
my earphones off.
Okay, we'll be able to see you.
Yes, I'll just stay here and then I'll keep my earphones off. I can't
Okay.
hear a word you're saying, I promise.
Perfect. That'll work. That way, and then we'll wave. We'll wave at you. We'll wave at you when we're ready to bring you
All
back.
right.
This
Works
is a
for me.
guessing game.
Okay.
All right. So Kelly's going to be guessing who he is, what crime he committed, and where it was located. And then we have, it's a press conference, so all players are going to be trying to give him hints throughout so he can guess what it is. And we'll try and clap for him a little bit when he gets close. So I've been looking at the suggestions, and I saw that Jennifer did Richard Simmons.
Oh.
Yeah, so he's Richard Simmons. Lynn would like to see his crime. His crime is cow tipping.
Oh my.
She's probably right.
And then I asked her some more locations. Let's see. Got one. Guam.
Guam. Richard Simmons tipped some cows in Guam.
Yeah. How's
Guam is
that
cow.
sound?
All right.
Delightful.
I like it.
What about Guam?
Yeah.
There was a coup there. I don't know.
We got you. We got you.
It's an island in the Pacific. It was
I don't-
U.S.
Yeah.
possession. There was a big battle there in World War II. Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing we have Eric.
All right. So let's wave at Kelly to bring him back. Unmute yourself. All right, and this is press conference.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. I was just looking for an opportunity to clear the air a little bit and let you all know exactly what happened, all right? I know the media has been saying a lot, but, it's better to get it from the source, you know what I mean? All right, I'll be taking questions now if anyone has any. Yes, sir, down there.
Hello, Roy Tershish from Reuters. And I wanted to ask you, don't you think a man of your age and position should consider wearing long pants at this stage of his life?
Well, you know that it's June and it's hot outside, and I like to let the legs flow free, if you know what I mean. So, normally I wear pants, but now it's too hot right now. But maybe I was wearing pants during the incident. Next question. Yeah, yes, sir.
Yes. Hi, Lance Darling, 80s Retro
Hi.
Magazine.
Oh,
You
hey.
look fabulous, by the way. I just wanted to know, while you were doing this, were you sweating? Like sweating?
As I mentioned,
Sweating?
as I mentioned, it is in fact June, and so that's why I'm sweating so much, and that's what I put the real short shorts on for.
Especially here.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Question.
Yes. Go ahead.
Hi.
The redhead. We wants the redhead.
Hi. Oh, hi. Yes, my name is Tammy from Hair Care Chronicles, and I just wanted to know how you keep your curls so defined, especially in such a humid environment.
Well, it's usually a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Mostly it's sticking forks in electrical outlets, but, it's just something that we do here at the gym.
Yes.
So another question. Ma'am, you had one?
Oh, yes. Hi, my name is Faith, and I was just wondering,
Mm-hmm.
do you tip that much when you eat at a restaurant?
Do I tip that much?
Yeah, tip much?
Darling, I only bend. Especially when I'm doing all those crunches here at the gym. Next question, darlings.
Yeah, Alex Jones here from InfoWars.
Oh,
That's
God.
right, I'm back. Anyways, is this all part of some conspiracy to spread your sexual deviance out to other animals?
Listen, I'm just doing workouts here. I'm sweating to the oldies, baby. That's all I'm doing, all right? As the #1 fitness guy over the last, 3 or 4 decades, I can tell you that I don't know what you're talking about with these animal thing, okay? Next question. Yes, sir.
Yes, Roy Tershish again. I'm looking at you, and I'm looking at
Yes?
I'm just not seeing it. I'm sorry. You're barely there. You are so thin that you have to rent a shadow. I don't see how you manage that at all.
Oh. Well, it's all about all the sweating that we do here, okay? I'm trying to bulk up muscle as well, so I like to think that I've made a few gains, That's what I like to think. Another question. Yes, sir, down there.
Yes, hi. I'm Steve with the
Steve.
Wisconsin Daily.
Ooh,
And
Wisconsin, where taxi cabs are feared and hunted for their delicious meat.
Exactly. I was wondering, did you grow up on a dairy farm? Is that where you learned to do this?
Sweating to the oldies on a farm?
No, what you did.
Oh. That is kind of a rural thing, isn't it? I guess, yeah, that's exactly where I learned it. Ma'am?
Yes, my name is Patricia from PETA, and I just wanted to know, are you jealous of these animals because they have 4 stomachs instead of 1? Are you jealous of their ability to digest food? Is that what this is all about?
Darling, I work with cows all day long, if you know what I'm talking about, okay? This is what I'm inspired by, is very large bovine creatures, you know what I mean? That's
But
why
the aggression seems out of the ordinary for you.
That's bull! Or not. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, my name's Pam from Games.com, and I was wondering if you were on an island and you could only bring 3 things, what would you bring?
I would bring a copy of all of my workout videos. I would bring some dumbbells and maybe some good shorts. Best I can do at the moment. Sir with the beard.
Hello, Chet Nerdlinger from Popular Mechanics Magazine.
Hello.
I was wondering how much is your physical exertion and how much is gravity?
Are we talking about inertia or?
Yeah, we're talking, how much of it is you doing the work and how much is gravity taking over?
Oh, considering how many cows and or bulls, we haven't really decided that yet. Considering how many of those are involved, it's a lot of gravity, you know what I mean? You just kind of put them up to the edge there and let them go. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, my name's Megan from
Hi.
sciencesreallymagic.com. And I was just wondering, like, are these animals sleeping like this? Are they, like, already asleep? Or, like, how do you do it? And then do they, like, wake up? I don't get it.
The real trick, darling, is that you have to run up to them as fast as possible before you tip them over. You know what I mean? When you're tipping cows, you got to have all that upper body strength, okay? And that's where the training really comes in. Is there anything else that we're missing? Yes.
Alex Jones here again.
Oh, hi.
Now, what did this cow know about the Clintons? We already know that where you did the crime, sir, happened with the CIA in the vicinity. Okay, we can connect you and the CIA and the cow tipping.
Are we talking about Langley, Virginia?
No.
Sir? Yes.
Please don't pay any attention to that gentleman. He doesn't know what he's talking about, as usual.
Okay.
See, I am from World War II Digest. I want to know, you didn't happen to see any, like, Japanese soldiers that didn't know the war was over or anything, did you?
Not where I was at, darling. I mean, it was just all cows, as far as I'm aware. I mean, unless you're talking about the underground areas.
Well, you know, sometimes they get lost in the jungle and they hadn't heard, you know.
Oh, I see, of course. On the island of Okinawa? Anyone have another question? Yes, another question.
Yes, this is Sally from change.org. I was just wondering about the status of the petition to make this territory a state. It seems like it's been long overdue as a protectorate and a territory of the United States of America.
Of course, I'm fully aware of all of that. I mean, the fact is, I like to tip my cows in only U.S. protectorates, like Guam. So I just want to apologize to everyone in America right now. I'm Richard Simmons. I tipped a cow, and I did it in Guam.
That was
Thank
a tough
you for
one.
owning up to that.
It was kind of a tough one, yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
Wow.
Well done.
All right. Our next game here is called Master Servant Disaster. So we have James and Eric. James is Eric's butler, and he's trying to do everything Eric wants him to do, but unfortunately, none of that can happen. So I asked in the chat for a fair, or no, wait, what did I ask for? What did I need for this?
Small problem.
Oh,
Very
you know what?
small
I
problem.
skipped a game, didn't I?
You did.
Moving on.
I did. I need to go back. I'm sorry. That's the second after. We're doing Fairy Tale News Panel.
Oh, yes. All right.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Our moderator.
I'm trying to,
Live
with
on
that
Facebook.
20-second delay, I'm trying to get the suggestions in time for everything, you know?
Fair enough.
So I did get the suggestions in time, and Jim would like to do Pinocchio for our fairy tale news panel. We'll do Master Servant Disaster next. So
All right.
fairy tale news panel, and this is for everybody.
Okay.
And I think, Kelly, you're going to be kind of the host of this news panel for Pinocchio.
Yes. All right. So we're going to be doing a news channel talk show kind of thing, but talking about the fairy tale itself.
Yes.
All right then.
All right.
Without further ado. Good evening and welcome to Fairy Tale News. I am your host, Maury Bund. And tonight we are going to be talking about a shocking story from out of Italy. And I am here as usual with my panel. Let's get right down to business here. Panel, what do you think about this? An inanimate object suddenly comes to life and just starts running havoc throughout Italy. Any thoughts on that?
Well, I think as a representative of the medical community, that he should have had a doctorate before he brought things to life. Obviously, this wouldn't have happened if we had proper regulations on the board regarding who can and can't bring things to life. I mean, he's a cobbler. He makes shoes, and all of a sudden, wait, it's puppets? Who cares? It's not medical science.
While we're on the subject of medical science, I understand that there is actually a bit of a paranormal aspect to all of this. There's been rumors floating around about something called Blue Fairy. Now, what do you think? Is that a drug or?
My name is Fiona, and as a representative of Friends of the Fairies, I will say that the Blue Fairy has all of her paperwork in order. Geppetto did, in fact, make a wish on an evening star, which we all know is a binding contract.
Understandable.
Yeah, I have a question about this Geppetto guy, okay? Hi, I'm Samantha. I am actually wondering why Italians have such a problem adopting children. I mean, children need adopting. Why do you have to make one out of wood? Okay? And with our wood resources, okay, it's not like we have the 100-acre wood, okay, in our backyard. But you have to use the wood to make a child. There's already a child who needs a home. I mean, come on, is this guy serious?
You make a very good point. Now, let's move on to the next topic here. As we understand it, there is a place.
I'd like to jump in if I may.
If you
I'd
have
like
to.
jump in if I may. Yes. I'm like to hear. I'm making the boy out of the wood because I'm a singular man who works with the puppets. No one's going to let me adopt a child. And I do what I do best. I make a little wooden people, so I make myself a little wooden son.
That's not creepy.
You, sir, are a quack.
Mr. Geppetto, I'm glad that you were able to join us tonight because I'd like to ask you about this next topic, which is, I understand that there's an area not too far from your village that is called, I believe, Pleasure Island, and that is exactly where you sent this young boy. Can you please explain why he went there to try and find an actor's life for him?
I only make so much carving the wood. If he can get into the showbiz, I would be set for life. So I got him an agent who was a cricket. I don't mean he like to play the English sport. He was a cricket. He was a bug. So I told the bug, take the boy and get him into showbiz. Get him into movies, get him into TV, maybe one of those streaming channels, you know. And he got it over to Pleasure Island, fell in with the wrong crowd. Tale as old as time. That's another story. No, but it happens all the time. He fell into the wrong crowd. They made a bunch of jackasses out of themselves, literally.
Yeah, that's why we need a doctorate to do this kind of work. No doctor would human traffic a child through a cricket.
It's a wooden traffic.
we have one more kink in this story, if you will. Here, I'm getting there's a great statement here from SeaWorld. I understand that the boy was in fact swallowed by a whale. After all of this has already happened, please expound upon that, Geppetto.
Marlon, I told him not to go to the Sea World. I showed him the movie A Black Fish. I said, don't go to Sea World. It's a bad news. But he went anyway. Next thing I know, he's inside of the orca. My son.
Tragic
Where did I
case.
go wrong?
A tragic case, but as we understand it, there is a little bit of a silver lining here. Apparently, this wooden puppet that was brought to life through magic with the blue fairy or whatever she calls herself, apparently he is now a real boy.
I would like to talk to that.
That's unverified. Okay, we can't repeat those results.
I would like to speak to that. Yes, I can confirm that Pinocchio is in fact a real boy because he, in said contract with the Blue Fairy, fulfilled his end of the bargain and did something that was truthful and honest and pure and qualities of a real boy. So the Blue Fairy did in fact turn him real. So now all we have to worry about is the official adoption by the province in which they live.
A real boy, not going to cut it in showbiz.
Speaking of pure, hi, I'm Marie. I am a translator for the orca that swallowed Pinocchio. And Olivia, the orchid, is actually telling me now she did not mean to swallow the boy, okay? She thought he was driftwood. Honest mistake, okay? And she just wanted to say she's so sorry, but he tasted like a good person. How do you know that?
This story is ongoing, of course. We will have more updates and perhaps even talk about it at our next show about the boy who has no strings to keep him down. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Fairy Tale News Panel. I am your host, Maury Bund. We'll see you again next time as we discuss a small man who made a deal with a woman over straw and gold. Have a great evening.
All right. I love the whole SeaWorld thing. That's awesome.
Show them Blackfish.
I know, Blackfish.
Like, I don't work for you anymore. Let's make this joke. I got a new employer.
James has got a brand new bag.
All right, so now we're going to play Master Servant Disaster. I needed to wait to get the suggestion in the chat. So that's why we went back to that. But now I got a bunch of suggestions. And it looks like a bunch of people have some clogs in their drains. We have toilet clogs, drain clogs. So we're going to go with that as your initial problem, Eric, as the master of the house. And James, you are the servant for anyone who's just joining in for this game. So Eric's going to try and solve that problem of the drain clog, whereas James probably cannot solve it.
James is trying his best.
He's trying his best, but it might just make things worse. All right, so that's whenever you guys are ready.
James.
Yes, sir.
Yes. I've noticed that the kitchen sink is clogged.
Yes.
I need you to plunge it immediately.
Ooh, plunge it, you say? As you know, I have a crippling fear of that, dealing with sinks ever since that one movie, Final Destination. You know, the one with the Grim Reaper, and they're trying to outsmart him or something, and then there's all these scenes where terrible accidents happen, and you stick your hand in the thing, and it cuts up.
You know I don't go to picture shows.
That's why I'm describing it to you, sir.
Fine. Just get the snake out and snake the drain.
Easily a snake being in the drain is far more terrifying than what I first thought was the issue.
It's just a tool, boy.
Oh, I thought you meant a literal snake.
No, not a literal snake.
Well,
Now go get the snake and
I'll go
unclog the drain.
I'll go fetch the snake then.
Yes.
The thing is, I don't think we have one, or at the very least, I'm incapable of recognizing one, having just learned what it was moments ago.
All right. Fine. Get the liquid Drano out of the closet and pour it down with a good amount of hot water. That should do the trick.
Would that I could, sir, but your maid the other day drank all the Drano when you questioned the weight, sir.
It's almost the size of my pinky.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Hooper, why don't you turn down your sound?
I didn't realize you had invited friends over, James.
Yes, I do like a good poker game while you're indisposed.
Yes, fine. Look, we need to get this drain unclogged. Just dismantle the sink then.
Yes, dismantle the sink.
Yes.
With a crowbar, maybe?
If that's the way you'd like to do it,
Well,
I'd suggest a screwdriver, but okay.
Oh, a screwdriver. Yes, I am, of course, quite handy. Those are skills I absolutely have as your butler. Allow me to be right back. Okay, everything is flooded in that kitchen. I am so sorry. I lied on my resume.
All right.
I'm not even English. I just needed the work, okay?
Look, so we've got water on the floor then, eh?
Not just water.
What else is on the floor?
Some kind of slime? Some kind of grease? I don't know.
Well, then get the mop and mop it up.
I don't want to touch that.
You don't touch it, you use the mop.
Fine. I'll go get a mop. It'll clean it up, and it'll all be fine. But I'm very unhappy with doing this. I've misplaced the mop.
All right. It looks like we have no choice. I need you to burn down the kitchen wing of the manse.
Burn down the kitchen wing? Well,
yes, we have to get rid of the clog somehow, and if you get rid of that wing of the house, we won't have to worry about it. We'll use the kitchen in the back for food preparation.
Very well. We'll test my luck with controlled fires then, will we?
Yes, just get on with it.
Okay, good news. The sink, fully on fire. That kitchen, you'll never see it again. How do we stop the fire?
Well, you didn't set a controlled burn.
I have
in
no
the
idea
kitchen
what
wing.
you're talking about. What is a controlled burn? Fire spreads. That's what it does.
And that's the game. You just burn the whole house down.
All right.
Oh, so sorry, everyone. I thought it was muted. I beg your pardon. I beg
Yeah.
your pardon.
First online show ever. So things are going to
beg your
happen, of course.
It's a weird thing when, like, the butler has to hide children in his room and you don't ever question that. Like,
Well, Lily,
Hello? What?
Lily lost a molar, and I was telling her to, save it and all that stuff.
I see.
Aw.
Well,
Well,
as a representative of Friends of Fairies, tell her the Tooth Fairy will be right there.
Absolutely, yes.
as I said, this is our very first online show, and unfortunately, all good things must come to an end. And so we're going to get to our last game of the night. Dawn, why don't you introduce that for us, and we'll get right to it.
Yep. So we're going to close it out with a little world's worst famous last words. I'm looking for occupations and famous people, their famous last words, or the world's worst thing to say in your occupation. I got a bunch here. So let's go with Lady Gaga's famous last words.
Hey, Madonna, long time no see. Oh, yeah, yeah. That was funny, huh? Yeah. Get you to your higher ground. Baby, I was born this way. Yeah, crazy, right? What's with the gun?
I didn't know you could get trigonosis from wearing meat.
God.
I just wanted your stupid love.
Maybe I will die this way.
Ooh.
Ooh.
All right, let me get an occupation for you guys. Oh, I like this one. World's worst Secret Service agent.
World's worst
Right over
secret
there.
service.
I ain't taking the bullet for you, man.
Sir, I understand that Amazon is at the door. We're going to have to go to the bunker right now.
I
Oh,
don't
me? My
know-
last job is actually at Subway.
I don't know if you've heard, but he pees sitting down.
Sir, I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt, but that church over there, you should really take that Bible and head on over and have a talk there. Let me clear the crowd for you.
Okay, sir, just for added security, we're going to have to change your code name to Agent Orange.
Whoa! Yeah, of course they jumped the other way. There was a
Sir?
bullet coming right at him.
Sir, all right, we're going to get a picture of you over the Grand Canyon. Just take a step back. No, another step back. One more. Perfect.
All right, let me do famous person. We're going to do George Washington's famous last words.
George Washington's famous last words.
I cannot tell a lie. I slept everywhere.
Come closer, son. I need to tell you something. No matter what anyone says about me, make sure it's about my teeth.
Yeah, people aren't going to mind I had slaves, will they? Future generations? No.
Let's see, quick checklist here. I got a city named after me, hopefully in the future. I'm going to have a state named after me, hopefully in the future. Basically, every city in the land will have a street named after me. I'm ready to go.
I hope that,
Please pass the buck.
That was good.
I hope that
Street
one
name.
day,
Go
I
ahead.
hope that one day they'll build a phallic building in my honor
That was
and
what I was
rename
gonna
it
say.
the Woke Obelisk.
I can't go to the grave with this on my chest. Guys, of course I've told a lie. I ran a spy ring. It was like my main thing. Oh.
Now listen to me, son. No matter what they say about me, I have a huge white penis, and I need you to make it a statue, please, in the middle of the city.
Hey, you know that dollar I threw across the Potomac? I borrowed it from Hamilton.
Okay. Another occupation, guys. World's worst dog walker.
World's worst dog walker?
Mm-hmm.
Without doing any physical motions.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bless you.
I'm supposed to have my dog on a leash in Central Park? Nah.
Who's my little special boy? Let's go down the street.
Oh, him? No, he doesn't have all his shots. I don't believe in that kind of thing.
Do you know?
Yeller,
I'm supposed to pick up his poop, right?
Yeller, come here, boy.
Yeah, I don't have your dog because as we were walking, I saw a sign that says, if your dog poops, put it in the trash. And
What do you mean you want your dog back? Sometimes dead is better.
Oh, God.
One last occupation, please. and
Okay,
then
let
we'll
me
call
find
it.
one here. Let's see. Let me grab Deb's here. World's worst massage therapist.
6 feet,
Oh.
6 feet, 6 feet apart.
Yeah.
I can make an Epstein joke, but I won't.
Lay down. I'll take care of this.
Look, I'm just going to take my hands and hover them over you. It's a new therapy called Reiki.
Stop stealing my jokes, Eric!
You got a lot of bones, you know that?
Look, sir, a real happy ending, we'd both get off.
Oh, and that's the game.
That's it.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God. All right. Well, thank you to everyone that has been watching so far tonight.
Thank you guys.
Thanks for having us tonight. And remember to visit our YouTube page. We got a brand new show out there. It is called 9 and Numb at Home. This is where we play some games together. And not just improv games. We play card games and stuff. And we learn a lot about each other and complain about different things, which is a lot of fun. So get over there, like and subscribe if you can. We might be doing another one of these live shows. Let us know in the comments if you're interested in seeing that happen again. So without further ado, and on behalf of everyone here, I want to say thank you all so much, and you have yourselves a fantastic night.